rito, ER and ER. So that's what you're writing. ER and ER. Pretérito. That's what we're doing today. And this is muy similar a los verbos de AR en el pretérito. But instead of using an A, you're basically going to use an I on almost everything.
The same thing like the O and the E?
Well, you'll see. You'll see. Okay, so our first verb that we're going to do is comer. Comer, ¿qué significa?
To eat.
To eat. So comer. Let's do una tabla de verbo, and I'm already running out of ink. Change it up here real quick. Okay, comer. So the first form of comer is just comí. And you've got that accent on the yo form, comí. And then again, going with the same type of thought, comiste is how you're going to do the to form. Comiste. After that, we have something that's kind of similar but a little different. Comió. Comió. For the usted form. The vosotros, nosotros, sorry, comimos. Vosotros comisteis. And then comieron for the ustedes form. Okay, give you a second to write those down. Comí, comiste, comió, comimos, comisteis, comieron. Roberto.
They all have C-O and I.
Mm-hmm. Yep, all of them do.
So it's pretty much just the endings after every single one.
Yes. However, I always encourage you just to think of the ER being removed and then just the yeah. Okay, so let's look at just the endings. I with an accent instead of E with an accent. We've got iste instead of aste. We have io instead of just O with an accent. We have imos instead of amos. We have istes instead of astes. And ieron instead of aro. Do you see how they're similar?
Yeah.
They're very similar. Now, here's the fun thing about the ER and IR in the preterite. They're the same. Okay? They're the same, which makes it easier. So that means that our next verb, that's an IR verb, asistir, and I don't know if you remember what assistir is.
Assist.
To assist or
Attend.
attend. Assist or attend. Muy bien, Carlos. Okay, so asistir. I don't know if it needs to be that big, but it is. Okay, so it's going to be the exact same endings, even though it's an IR verb. Roberto?
I was wondering, does the ER and IR verbs also follow like the G to GU, the C to QU, E, and
Those
G to
are
C?
all CAR, GAR, and CAR, so no, those are different. Nope, so those don't fall under the same rules. Good question. Okay, so the first one, all I have to do is drop that IR and add what on the end?
E.
Or I. Which is an I with an accent. You said it right. Okay, and then the second, for the to form, iste on the end. What about the usted form? Any ideas?
Asistio.
Asistió. What about the nosotros?
Estimo.
Vos. And vosotros?
Ustedes.
Now everyone pause and look at that word.
Wow, I can't.
That is a tough one.
Oh my.
Asististes. Okay? Asististes. That's one of my least favorite Spanish words. It's just hard. Okay. And then the last one, what are we going to add to asist? What's the ending? Asistieron. Okay. So looking at these again, asisti, asististe, asistió, asistimos, asistes, asistieron. Like I said, it's a mouthful.
Asistis.
Muy fácil. Muy fácil. Let's go ahead and just write out the endings. The first one is just
E.
I with an accent, which is E. And then we have iste,
Io.
io,
Imo.
imos,
Istes.
istes,
Ieron.
and dieron. Muy bien. Okay. We're going to have dos irregulares. I'm going to show you guys.
Oh.
Just dos right now. So dos irregulares. And these were also irregular in the present tense.
Oh no.
So they actually shouldn't look too unfamiliar to you. The first one is dar. Kissing to be a dar.
Doid.
Yes. Well, how do you say it in the present tense? Doy, das, da, damos, dais, dan. With no accentos, right?
Yeah. This is again.
Well, guess what? It doesn't have any accentos in the preterite either. Okay? So that's actually kind of easy for you to remember because you're like, oh, dar, no accentos. It didn't have them in the present, it doesn't have them in the preterite. So let me show you what dar looks like, and I'm just going to list it instead of making a chart. Dar, and then I'll show you the next one. Yeah. So it's D,
That's weird. What?
D stay, dio, dimos, distes, dieron. Okay? Di, diste, dio, dimos, distes, dieron.
So used to seeing doy.
But that's the present tense. This is the past tense.
But doy sounds so.
So if you want to say, I gave my mother a flower. Di a mi madre una flor. Okay? You gave me a book. Me diste un libro. Right? So these actually aren't too different than these ending. Well, here. I go all the way over here. So it's not too different. All the endings are actually exactly the same.
There's no accent.
Just no accent. That's it. That's the only weird thing about it. Now the next one is very similar. Ver. Do you guys remember what ver means?
Fair.
We to see. Okay. And remember, ver was also irregular, just in that it didn't have.
It was Engo. It was just. Wasn't it?
No, that was venir.
That was Vineyard.
So ver
This
was
veil.
veo.
Veo.
Veo, ves, ve, vemos, ves, ven. Now this one is actually identical to this, except you're just going to change one letter. What do you think it might be?
The no, the R. The
The
W.
D. Okay? So look at this. Vi,
The W.
viste, vio, vimos, vistes, vieron. Exactly the same. Just change it to a V. Change the D to a V. Okay? And again, for these irregulares, you basically just have to memorize what happens and when. And so this is the preterite tense. Again, all of these are the same endings. There's just no accento. So this is
an ER or IR.
yes, I know. That is something that is good to note. It's like, well, dar isn't even an ER or an IR verb. Why is it being conjugated like they are? It is. So you just have to memorize it. Okay? So let's go ahead and verbally get these out of our mouths so that they get into our cabezas a little better. Ready? Let's start all the way over here. Everyone together. Ready?
Comí,
comiste,
comió, comimos, comistes, comieron.
Muy bien. Asistí,
asististe,
asistió,
asistimos, asististeis, asistieron.
All right. Ready?
Di, diste, dio, dimos,
forget that vi is actually a vi. Okay? Vi, viste, vio, vimos, vistes, vieron. Okay, preguntas.